here. Keep it the fuck down, guys.
Whoever wrote these harbored quite the wanderlust.
But where are you going? Yeah, give me a minute. I'm watching. She's waving in my face like, it's over, isn't it? It's like, do you not see that? Alright, move.
An undead warrior! There, master! Stepping on that
I feel familiar with this area now.
Come on. Uh-oh. Go! I'm not dealing with Ogre right now. I'm not strong enough. I'm not kitted out for Ogre. We know this from yesterday.
I feel more familiar
I've
with
learned
this
what
quest.
to do in this quest.
Careful! A goblin! You can take more than that!
We have triumphed! I'll take that.
I need these mushrooms. They're important to me. For some reason. Stamina. It's called stamina. Ice heavy. Oh yeah, I have the green warish, that's right. I also have all this. Give. I think you can drink that, so no. That was 0.08. Oh, this towel weighs more than that piece of rag. Does that make sense? I think you can also... I feel like you can put meat down or something on the weight platform, and you can get Ogre to stand on it, but I'm not 100% sure if that's true. I might be making that up. I feel like it's true. Ah, my worm hunter license, yes. It would heal a bit, so they might try to use it. Alright, let's get moving. We don't wanna... I don't want to get caught between two ogres here. Shit. That might be a bad idea.
What is that? A giant?
Who knows? Maybe if you guys kept your goddamn lights turned off. Actually, I think that one's reasonably distracted. Shit.
What's this?
Goblin!
Go.
Fight me if you dare! I've learned of beasts.
I love that spell.
There's a prodigious load from his hair.
Did I think that I was? I'm still Sorcerer. I might have to switch Sorcerer. We'll just take all that.
Treasure, perhaps?
I'll take that.
I do have to mine in style, though. I mean, come on.
I'll
How do
take
you?
that.
Who doesn't mine with a giant chunk of ice? You know. That's how I do my mining. Actually, I like being the warrior in mining too. You never carry. I didn't realize I could do this, or otherwise I wouldn't have a
Such
pickaxe.
bounty. 'Tis a prodigious load sleeps here.
Yes, we must get
This
the
looks
booty,
interesting.
the bounty.
Well-formed
Yes.
party can often fell even foes stronger than they.
Well, I guess if you want to go that route about it, I'll just wait. Well, they can, you know, you can down foes stronger than you if you're a weaker party, if you're able to break their defense, and you're not constantly getting one shot, and your leader isn't a sorcerer. And I don't have two fighters. That would help probably. Go ahead, get that last one. Go ahead, get one more. Tink, tink. Perfect. All right, let's get out of here.
Opening this door, 'twill make travel from the south easier. I'll take that.
It's massive.
Yeah, if you guys don't draw any attention to us, we don't have to deal with it. Yet.
Seems it leads outside.
Easy. We'll come back for
I'd
that.
not thought to find such a place here.
It's night time.
I recall a spot.
There is a spot that's not far away. You're not wrong. Is it key items? Did I not bring the port crystal? No, it's right here.
You may rest not far from here.
You're not wrong. Why is that thing? It's arrow keys. No, I can just do that. Okay. I tried to grab the map and drag. I think it's like here. I don't think you follow this path. I think you gotta go forward and over. I could be wrong.
Tis a land rife with spots where useful materials may hide. This passage links south.
Here's what I'm gonna do though. Because if I get hit by a Saurian, then I have to walk through that mine again. I'll be slightly upset. Oh, maybe the camp is that way. Maybe this mine's further up than I think it is.
Monsters are risen. Ready yourself.
Yeah, if we just sprint past them, we don't have to deal with them.
Tis a far cry from the roads we're accustomed to, that's for certain.
We need but sever the tail.
Or just don't fight them. Both work for me.
Forces north. Not equip ourselves to suit our objectives.
I can see the dust getting kicked up, and that is it. Alright, They know. They know that the guards were gonna come up. They know that Renard wasn't gonna put up with their shit. That's what it really was.
What purpose do you suppose those men's post serves?
Oh, thank
Some
God.
walk here. How is dispatch? I can. Tis mine. Just name it, sir.
That's what it really was. They knew Renard wasn't about to put up with their shit. Renard's like, you better get back. And they're like, oh, God, no. They're like, not Renard. Guess I can just toss these. Yeah, whatever. Damn, it's not a flask right there. 6 things of water, 1 poison. .21, huh? So the final entry's in... anyone but Sorcerers, not me. I mean, I actually can't change outfits, so maybe I should have sent it with or I should have checked, see if Yelena here could have put it on. Yelena. Spam! Spam! You can't use those, no kindling. You can keep the pickaxe. I mean, realistically, you actually throw the items, so I should probably leave you with more throwables. Sure, keep the pumpkin. I don't know what that's gonna do for you, but there you go. And at that, can I hotbar items here? Or is... Nah.
Just name it, sir.
I want to learn or set my skills. I want to learn, because I need the biggest brain. My brain has never been so massive. Eyes Affinity. Wait. I can take... what level am I? I'm 3 away. What spells are left? I know High Petrification, High Exqui, which I think... isn't this one of the last ones you get? Now, this spell might be the second to last or last one. I know High Petrification's late. Oh, and I guess the high version of these spells. Okay, and here's the thing with Fulmination, right? I'm pretty sure it turns you into a Tesla coil, essentially. Doing an AoE shock. Or if you have someone who climbs creatures, you can turn them into the direct influence of electricity on them, right? I kind of want this. I kind of want this one though. I actually do want this spell. This spell's awesome. Oh wait, and you get Seism too at some point. So probably Seism. Exqui is extremely overpowered. I love it. Yeah, it's really good for low tier. Like, you know, you have 10 goblins or something. It's really good for that. I don't really want any of these spells, honestly. I was kind of just doing like an Ice Dark thing for Sorcerer because it's terrible combination. Don't do it, but you know, it's cool. I was debating on not running with the team because I usually play solo whenever I'm doing Dragon's Dogma. But the last like, let's think, the last like 8 times I played this, I did solo classes to where I was just playing through the class and starting on hard mode, as low level as possible, and I forgot to level up my pawn, and playing at the lowest level possible. So I just got to a point where it's like, yeah, I'll actually play with some pawns for a bit. I just don't like all the babysitting. All I did was pick up a core skill, right? Yeah.
Well, what's that?
I don't really want anything for you, honestly. I'm gonna let her cap out and then I'll actually change her to something else. I don't really have anything I want to change
Just name
to.
it, sir. As you like.
It's... You know, I would actually say Petrification's worse, and I like Petrification. I would say Petrification's worse than that spell, though. Only because, depending on what you use it on, that, like, obviously you're not supposed to use it on, like, Ogre and Cyclops and Dragons, you know? Like, you can, if you want to, if you think you can get away with it, but you're not really intended to use that spell that way. You know, that would be the, that'd be the biggest thing with the spell. It has intended uses that I'm pretty sure is supposed to be low health, low tier, like horde enemies, not really high level creatures that are gonna sit there and tank it, no big deal, or make it take.
Crates may
What
hold
what is?
artifacts.
It's like 5 minutes for a Cyclops, not an ogre. Like it's a long time.
The scales and spears are an unwelcome combination.
Their spears have long reach.
Slay them one by one!
I've learned of beasts. I hold it best I'm able.
Yeah, you do
Strike
that.
the tail.
Just slowly wander up over here. Oh, I'm tired. I didn't use my. Yeah, don't worry about that. Ah!
I'll strike at its back!
You know, I don't ever remember having. Nope.
We need but sever the tail.
The tail is severed! It flees! Chase it!
I mean, honestly, the best spell Sorcerer has is Miasma, by far.
I have its tail off.
Run it down! Learned a new way to
Our
fight.
strength brought us victory.
There's something about playing a dark magic sorcerer that's just so fun, but it feels unrewarding. Yeah, man, this game. There was no sound when I didn't. Whatever. We're not gonna worry about it. Yeah, he. If he would have, I think I would have died. I haven't fought Saurians yet at this level. I'm pretty sure they hit me, I'm dead. Considering. Maybe not this level. With what I'm wearing right now, I think a bat was still 3-shotting me, 4-shotting me, something like that. So I'm pretty sure a Saurian would just insta-kill me. If not, I'm gonna barely be alive. It's been a while since I've been hit by anything that... I'm over here. It's been a while since I've been hit by anything, so...
Goblin tracks.
That's
They are
weird.
troublesome indeed.
Still over here. I'm still down there. Did I? There he is.
Monsters arisen! Ready yourself! I'll serve as bait.
My favorite
Strike
spell
the
in this
tail.
game, though, by far, is Necromancy. It's god-awful, but I love it. It's just the charge time takes way too long for what you get out of it.
Strike the tail!
And I like petrification if I'm solo.
Please, chase it! Please, run it down!
I'll set his bait. Strike the
You do
tail.
that.
Taste my wrath, reptile! The tail is severed! I'll stop it! Please, chase it!
I've learned the beasts.
I'll set his bait. Strike the tail.
Best to sever the tail! We need but sever the tail! The tail is severed! Please, chase it! Please, run it down!
What's this?
Yeah, you know, I actually picked Ice and Dark because they're the two weakest in the game, in my opinion. Dark is just fun. I love the Dark magics. They're amazing. It's just the fact that everything's so resistant to them. But whenever you come across things that aren't very resistant, like this, like Dark Affinity is one of the weirdest spells in the game, because you'll see, you know, whenever it hits, there's like these black tendrils that pop off of it, and your crit damage is insane. Like I guess the way I understand it is that dark magic crits at like 6 to 10 times higher damage output than any other magic, but it's just because everything's so resistant to it. But whenever you sit there and you hit something with it, like once you get higher levels and better
Ready yourself!
I didn't even see him. But once you get to higher levels, it gets to the point to where you'll just see like a Chimera's health bar just melt whenever you use it sometimes. It took my charge away because I
Strike the
floated.
tail.
Try to strike the tail!
But I personally, what the f happened there? I personally just love the way this looks. Dark Affinity is my favorite buff magic, just because it looks awesome. It's slow as can be. It's not great. It just looks cool.
Get it! It'll take more than that.
This is the Magic Archer. Magic Archer's strong. The bats, as a mage, are actually, as a mage, they're probably not too bad because you can, your jump heavy is a swing animation, whereas with Sorcerer, it's that. And even if you're slightly behind them, it won't hit. And then since they come down from above, you go to use it a lot of times, you'll miss if you mistime it. So you kind of have to run away, get them to come at you, and then turn and hit them, or you know, try to shoot them. Mage isn't too bad. The bats are really bad if you go down the well immediately. Like whenever you can go down the well whenever that guard tells you in Cassardis that there's the lizards down there in the well, the Saurians, go down the well immediately, and then the bats are a problem because they will literally one-shot you. They're fun. It's only fun. Like hard mode's only fun at low levels if you like the challenge of the game for sure. But petrification's really cool. Because I've done this hard mode solo, and so I didn't have any pawns. I just did it by myself. Dark actually works pretty well. If you take Dark Affinity, you pop it, you run Necromancy, you build it up. There should be goblins over there. And the only problem is, if you do solo Sorcerer, you just have no stam. So I recommend keeping some like mushrooms on hand, so that way when you cast, you can just not be exhausted. But if you know there's a group coming up, you can sprint in. I was hoping there was goblins here, but there's not. But if you know there's a group coming up, you can sprint into them, and the Necromancy... Like, Necromancy has a weird ability, too, because whenever they hit,
The worm's coming. He's giving us.
they can either explode and put them straight on the ground, or they blow them into the air, and whenever they get lifted, they go into a slow motion fall. Like, it's really weird. But it doesn't describe this, and you know, like the descriptions aren't very good in this game. But this is one of the better ways I found to just run in, because you get stuff like that where they get blasted up in the air, they get knocked down on the ground, Affinity does, the Dark Affinity can do tons of damage. If you run Torpor and I forgot what it's called, Lassitude, I think. If you run Torpor and the seeing like that blew him up in the air for whatever reason, who knows. But if you run Torpor and Petrification, you know what's weak to Petrification. That works. Or if you actually just use them the way you're supposed to, which is, you know, use a bunch of, which would be, use a bunch of, use elemental weaknesses. Like if you know you're going, I can't even hurt this guy with Dark. That's how weak I am right now. But if you know things, elemental weaknesses, it's a lot easier, obviously. But you know how this game goes. If you don't like if the offense and defense, the attack power versus the defense power, like since things are resistant to Dark, I can't hardly hurt most things with Dark until you get to about level 100-ish in hard mode. Or you just have a really good Arch Staff early, one or the other. And I just don't get lucky RNG, so it doesn't matter. And I don't go to Bitter Black that much. If I was to just run Bitter Black a whole bunch, I'd probably be fine, but I was thinking about doing more ice themed initially, and then I started going back to my old ways, because Miasma is by far the most broken thing in the game. Because even at this level, I can sit there and Miasma down Chimera, and technically I could Miasma down Ogre. It just takes so long. You can see you guys back there.
No normal goblin.
Yeah, like I didn't do anything there. So like Sorcerer only has like a 2% chance of actually surviving in hard mode on its own. Don't do it. I've essentially got unlimited heals, don't do it. But yeah, if you actually run Lassitude, it helps a lot because Torpor. Or if you run a Rusted Staff. Because clearly I'm doing so much damage, you know. Really the pawns are doing all the work. I wouldn't even be over here right now if it wasn't for having the pawns with me, for real. Oh, I got hit in the face with a rock! That's not true, I probably would still be over here. As long as I made it this far, I'd be trying. It just gets significantly harder. What level am I, actually? 25? I probably had to have waited a little longer. I probably would have messed around a bit more in, by the capital. And the other thing with Mage that helps a lot is jump canceling out of your attacks. So like if you go, right after you shoot, jump. If you don't know, like anytime you do like a cast animation, I usually just hit jump a whole bunch, and as soon as you can, it'll move. Whereas if you cast it, it takes a little longer, or at least it feels like it does. It might not, but I do the same jump. I do jump all the time because of Warrior. If you use, was it Exodus Slash or whatever, the one where you step back and you get your iframes, I always use it to get my iframes jump and attack. And even whenever it's like, if you want to cancel that for Focus Bolt, so that way you can actually fire instead of standing there and waiting to shoot, you can just go ahead and start charging up for a Focus Bolt instead of actually wasting the animation time to put one shot out to sit there and then start charging to move. Yeah, there's a couple different things you can do. And if you ever, I assume you know, if you're charging, you can, if you hit jump, it just cancels the charge. If you wanted to see something really cool, have your character be a mage or a sorcerer, your other character be a mage or a sorcerer. if you can get everyone to be mages and sorcerers and you all have the same animation, whenever you start charging up Frigger or whatever spell, that you can sit there and do, it's like, magic chaining. So you can start charging up, and then they'll latch onto your magic, and if you're halfway charged up, they'll all already be halfway charged up. And it's a way that you, if you have all the spells that, you have the same spells, you can start charging up like a bolide, and you'll see one of your other, you'll see like another sorcerer start charging up a bolide. You can cancel bolide and start charging up Gisel, and that one will keep doing bolide. If anyone else does it, they'll try to latch on to like their animation with bolide, and you can sit there and do a whole bunch of just chain casting if you have a group of mages. It's really cool, but you all have to have the same spells.
By the looks of it, it is a grand and sturdy fortress.
Someone wants to... I think it's Mercedes that wants to come here. There's also just straight up the mission here too. And if you ever do, can they not? I thought mages could. I know sorcerers definitely can. I thought any caster could. They might not. I don't know for sure. I don't use it that much. Like I said, I usually play solo. This is one of the first times I've had a group in 6, 7 playthroughs that I've done last. Yeah, I just get a port crystal. I port crystal my escort locations. I run to it, port crystal down, and then I come back. I thought they all could. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's still really cool. It's a really cool effect.
I'll take that. A well-formed party.
It's kind of weird mages can't, but oh well. What do I have on me again? What I really want to do more than anything is be able to petrify, I want to be able to petrify...
Sir Maximilian informed us of your coming. Our tactics are as such. We aim to strike...
Yeah, whatever.
I have nothing to tell you now.
I want to be able to petrify things like Ogre, Cyclops, so on and so forth, like the big ones. I know you can the Eliminators. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ow. That took, what, almost 100 something health? Eh.
This looks interesting.
I forgot I do have a bit better close since the beginning. So I guess it's a little more resistant. It still sucks when you get hit and you're like, yeah, I'm a sorcerer and there goes 100 health. You didn't find nothing. Nope, 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 not getting hit by that. You know, if I was smart, I would have sat there and set myself up for success. Quick, I touch you.
Perhaps it is time to get serious. They grow frenzied! A hobgoblin has risen! Beware it!
And by that, I mean I would have cast Dark Affinity, which would have clearly put me in the most damaging ability possible. I actually would have charged up. I actually would have charged up Necromancy, because it just is awesome. I don't care that I can't do damage. Oh, there's a Chimera here. I don't think I'm ready for a Chimera here. It's a small area. Wouldn't that just be the best? The Arisen died, our hopes of the dragon being defeated is over. What killed it? What fantastical magical beast was it? Bats! Bats. Yeah, bats. You sure this person was the Arisen? I mean, I was told they were the Arisen. Destined to kill a dragon and yet bats into you. Isn't there one waiting right around the... Yeah, I hear him now.
Tis far stronger than a common goblin.
Give it a second.
Mind its saber's edge.
Burn them!
I'll aid you with gunfire. Our strength brought us
The one that went flying over there.
more goblins arisen.
Hey, he almost got me.
It'll take more than that.
Nah, they took care of that for me. That's why I love high necromancy. And if you have big creatures, I think it attaches to multiple areas. So if they have multiple hits, like arms, legs, I'm pretty sure it hits multiple spots. I'm not 100% sure. It might have a downside against large opponents, and it doesn't hit multiple. It's been a while since I've done this.
Hewn place. Bare. I've learned of this area.
Huh! I understand why someone wouldn't use it. It's not... It just doesn't come off as a very good spell.
It's not a flesh wound.
Oh, fucking hell, that almost one-shot me. If they would have stomped my head, it would have one-shot. Don't do it.
They grow frenzied. This ends it. I'll finish this. I'm on the front now. Strike!
Ice is ahead. Saber's edge.
Well unified.
Ooh, that was close.
I've learned of these.
Get shot.
It's over.
Yeah, maybe don't stand in that. Okay, hold on.
As I cured. I cannot take much more.
Alright, it's F to switch. Wait, F to fire? That's so weird.
Like foes far. I feel familiar in this area.
Okay, you gone? I think you're gone. You're not gone. Oh god. I'm trying to switch it, just wasn't doing it. Explosive fire. I think I missed. I'm saying go back to regular, but you're just not doing it? Explain? You don't have to, never mind. How do I get off this thing? Oh yeah, you guys are dying.
I cannot take
Please
more.
help me.
You'll be
No need to concern
fine.
yourself with the likes of this pawn.
No, they're fine.
Perhaps it's time to get serious.
They're used to it, probably. I mean, the other ones I let die. I had a rule: if you got downed in the game, you kinda get chucked after the mission, minus, you know, the one that stays with me. So they're probably gonna get pitched. I was gonna play to where if a pawn got down, they're just dead. And that was the way I was gonna deal with it, but it turns out if I don't have the pawns against some enemies or in certain situations,
That
like,
should take us to the holds up of floors.
I could probably handle one of these by myself, but two, just because they're not that big of a threat, but two, with the way the bodies move around each other, probably not a good idea. Yeah, I'm not gonna open that. I don't think I'll do any damage with Dark Affinity. I should have kept Ice until I got stronger. Well, that wasn't what I meant to do. Because at least with Ice you can still freeze people. And technically, since I do have a bunch of skulls, I'm offline right now. It just automatically set me in offline. I wasn't sure if they even still had online.
First strike shall be mine.
Okay, you see how I did no damage, but then like that one strike will, there'd be like that one strike will just randomly do a ton of damage.
I found the one.
Like, sometimes you'll be hitting something and you'll never deal any damage to it. And then all of a sudden you'll just take half its health bar. It's really weird.
Desperately low of stamina. After this comes the fun. Who was careless.
Much more. The helm protects the guard.
I'll draw a tire with a tong.
Yeah, it's just,
Any tasks you break free.
oh, god damn it. It's just standard offline pawns.
Its helmet is off.
There we go. They're in the chunk. Now, we can talk about this. Come on. I mean, I could go online if I wanted to. So it's not that big of a deal.
What's this?
Pop, 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 pop.
I cannot take much more.
No, you're fine. Let me just put my hand on you real quick.
Turn yourself to the light.
Come on, up you go.
You're not even hurt. It's just, it was just your entrails hanging out. You're fine.
We must be cautious.
You need to calm down over there, alright? I'm gonna just stand back here and cast some magic. It'll be fine. Don't worry about what I'm doing. That was the wrong spell altogether, just so we're clear. It was supposed to be this one. Because I do actually want to test to see if it does hit multiple. I don't remember if it hits multiple spots on big targets. I think it does. But it also might be single targets. We'll find out real fast. No. So it targets a single spot, and it might target a different spot each time. Oh, hit him in the eye. I wish there was a bit of a better aiming system, though.
I'll scale it. Strike when it's distracted. I've an ailment. Must be cautious.
Double miasma. Look at that health bar melt. Oh, it's beautiful. If only I had some lightning right about now. Yeah, I mean, like, doing this, though. Like, if you want to shoot him in the head for a bit more damage or something. You're fine. You have quite the health bar to sit there.
It is mad with rage. We must be cautious. It is wrong. Stand clear.
Oh. Well, I guess thanks for getting knocked over here. It made it easy.
Please help me. Fear some wrong. That Cyclops is armor.
Man, now you're gonna be pissy again, I know. Let me just grab these real quick before you slam that hammer down, though.
It is wrong. Stand clear.
We must be cautious.
Get out of here.
I cannot take much more.
It makes the throw. Stand ready.
Oh. Everyone's almost dead.
All active plate.
Yeah, you do that. Mystic Knight, by the way, is the best class in the game, in my opinion. I would argue that. Magic Archer is the second best. I think Mystic Knight is best everywhere, and then Magic Archer is best in Bitter Black.
Beware my stars.
I'm just throwing that my opinion out on that, by the way.
Strike it! I'll draw a tire with a taunt. The eye! Strike at the eye!
No, 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 no.
Don't allow it to grab you.
I'll draw it near!
Come on, let me move. Come on. Ah, my legs! Fun times. Let me think. Let me change this out real quick. It was literally as I jumped, the swing came through, so you know both my legs just got broken. I'm actually gonna go back and I'm gonna get
He's known as the Shadow.
I'm gonna get ice
Built to ward against a goblin invasion.
ice affinity until
By the looks of it,
I get a
it's
bit
grand
stronger
and
on.
sturdy fortress.
Because right now dark is just I can't do anything with it.
This looks interesting.
Does it though? Oh, where'd you come from?
Formidable foe.
A hobgoblin risen! Be wary!
Silence the hornblower.
Did it!
That
Lands
one
where
random
men
one that's
fear
still
to
there.
dwell, monsters always fill the void.
Pretty sure my legs just
A
got
wealth
ripped
of
off.
materials lies close, I believe. Let's have a look.
It would be a grand place for sightseeing, were it not for the monsters.
Well, I mean, it's still a pretty good spot for sightseeing. It's just there is the monsters, you know. These pawns thinking they know things. I think one of the worst things to fight in hard mode is the dragons. It's pretty rough. I actually do plan on playing Mystic Knight at some point.
Perhaps we'll find all.
Oh, Mystic Knight is by far the best in the game. In my so
I can only hope this
when you
forest
play
will
Mystic
someday
Knight,
be rid of monsters.
I highly advise playing Mystic Knight. It's tons of fun. But when you play Mystic Knight, it's the shield.
It's a far
Like,
cry from the roads
it's
we're
all about the
accustomed to,
shield.
that's
You
for
get
certain.
perfect parries and stuff on it. It does all your shield. So when you buff your shield, it does like rebound counters. And just everything about the shield is amazing.
What purpose
So
do you
whenever
suppose
you
those
sit there and you
men's
parry
posts serve?
an attack, it explodes with ice, fire, lightning, torpor, whatever. And of course, there's the one that's
Aye.
the super OP
Just name
one.
it, sir.
Is it's not Abyssal Anguish. That's for the sword. There's another one. Abyssal Anguish is the sword. What is the name of that skill? Demon's Wrath, I think, or Demon's Spite, or something like that. And when it builds up, and eventually it has this big glow on it, and it's at max charge. And whenever you counter something, like I can do 0 damage to Ogre. I can sit there and not be able to hurt Ogre with anything I do, and then you can Demon's Wrath Ogre, and it will just melt a health bar at a low level. Like it's
Wow.
it's just kind of insane how strong it actually is. I want Ice Affinity for one. I'm not gonna be able to buy the other one. I was gonna get this also. I will change up what I'm carrying. Oh, it's paralyzed. I knocked out fast. Because she high. Blah blah blah. Greatly dismantled. Blah blah blah. I'll take that. I don't have lassitude. Yeah, other than that, everything's fine.
Well, just name it, sir. Oh. as
Yeah, I'll
you
stay
like.
till morning again. Just reset my timer. Mine. Oh, wait a minute. Take some of this extra weight.
Aye. Just name.
No.
Just name it, sir. Just name it. Come again.
But the reason I say Mystic Knight's the best is because even if you, you know, whenever it comes to, I waited a day and you guys are respawned? That doesn't seem right.
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
Glad that tree was in my way.
We need but sever the tail.
Oh god, I almost died.
The tail is severed. It flees. Chase it.
Well, don't let it. Never mind. Let it do whatever it wants, I guess. It's weird that they get knocked up frozen solid.
Sever the tail. The tail. Hurry, we'll have a hold.
No, I won't do it. You can't make me.
Wary, Master. His ability is poor ahead. That item's mine.
Hold it. And do the rest.
I hit the wrong thing.
It flees. I've learned new techniques against that foe.
Monsters arisen. Ready yourselves.
The cannon can. It's actually called Magic Cannon. It's not one that I used as much. One of my friends used it a lot. So Magic Cannon is really good. It wasn't one that I used very much. I think it's Demon's Wrath and then Demon's Spite. Something like that is the spells names that I use. I went for like a... I was... This is funny. I used, oh, what was it? It's a D&D thing.
Look at these goblin tracks. Troublesome and groups.
Oh yeah, just hit the tripwire.
This passage links South and Central Grances.
When it's a D&D thing, whenever a paladin falls and goes evil, a Death Knight. There we go. I did a Death Knight thing to where I used full compass slash just because it had iframes on it. And it hits everyone around you. And then Abyssal Anguish makes it to where your blade it has like dark magic on it, and it reaches like twice as far. It's like 3 times longer or something like that. It just looks cool. And then I would do the Torpor Shield, because I don't remember what it's called. So whenever you'd block with it, it would sit there and shoot out a cloud of Torpor on them. And Demon's Wrath was my big one for just damage. But I only used it on things like Ogre or Elder Ogre. And what's the other one? There's another counter. Plus with Mystic Knight, if you really want, you can run with a staff too, and you can cast mage spells. So there is that part of it too. You can kind of be a mage with a sword if you wanted to. Shut him up!
I've learned a feat.
It's far stronger than a common goblin. A hobgoblin arisen. Careful! A goblin!
I heard one show behind me. They just kind of spawn in randomly. Nope, don't come up here. There's no reason to come up where I was. I had to stand in that for a bit. Shut up!
They grew frenzied. He's far stronger than a common goblin.
Oh, I didn't full charge before I made it to the ground. Yeah, I never really used the staff with it, just because I didn't like changing between the two. And I much prefer the magic archer skills. Ricochet shot. If you've never used ricochet shot in Bitter Black, that's definitely where it's at. Got a bitter black and charge that thing up and shoot the roof or something, and it glows in corridor. It's just game over. Ricochet's amazing. I actually like Magic Archer more for the. I can't see. I like Magic Archer more for the melee abilities than anything else. You guys are just spawning out of nowhere. Hey, don't hit me. You could not do that. I mean, I can't really stop you, but where'd you come from? Really? You chose to shoot the tree over the person standing beside you? That made sense. Don't hit me. Rocks hurt. Ow! Rock takes about 300 HP. Rock hurts. Don't do rock. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Mind you aren't doused in oil.
The class that I used to like the most was Assassin, actually. And then I played, and it wasn't until I played, because I didn't like Mystic Knight, because I used to play with pawns, like way back in the day, like PlayStation 3 time. And, so I'd call that way back in the day still, just because, you know, this is old for what this is now. But, so whenever I used to play PlayStation 3, I used to use pawns all the time, just because I was like, it's part of the game, it's fun, you know? And whenever I started going through and playing solo, Mystic Knight actually is better as a solo class, in my opinion. Just because everything targets you, so it makes it a lot easier to parry. Once you get used to blocking with it and everything, it just makes it a lot easier to actually do parries off of the, to actually get parries to work and everything. Whenever monsters are kind of going after all your pawns and stuff, you'll have them run around you for no reason just because they're targeting someone else. Or you'll have times where they're staring at, like, this one here, and then they'll jump, like do that jumping slash, and then they'll just jump and then 90 degrees over to you for no real reason other than they chose to. And you get hit a lot. And Warrior is another one that's actually really fun. Two-handed Warrior. It's, I once again think it's better whenever you're kind of playing solo, and once you learn the iframes for Exodus Slash, it's kind of untouchable. It also gets the most health, but if you come across anything with magic, if you go from level 1 to max with Warrior and you just take like one fireball, you're pretty much insta-dead. You have no magic resistance if you just level Warrior. But Warrior's a ton of fun if you make it a speedster Warrior. It's not as... Why are you have a lantern on? Why? If it's going nighttime, I call bullshit. This game's time is weird sometimes. Sometimes it's like it'll never switch between day and night, and then other times it never stops being night. It's really weird. Yeah, kill those bats. Ow, ow. That's fine. It's just a chunk of my health. Who needs it? Ow. Yeah, just take that large nut real quick and... Wait a minute. We've been here before. And then, so like I was saying, with Warrior, if you make it a speedster, you can actually do some pretty cool combos. So you can do, like his heavy attack into an Exodus slash and then into a jump slash into a throw him up in the air kind of thing. Like I forgot what it's called. You stab him with the blade and you throw him up into the air. You can do a lot of really cool things with
I'll come to your rescue as often as
with Warrior.
Perhaps we could avoid further battle.
He's like, holy shit, you just killed a whole bunch of people with skulls. The only thing I don't like about Ice Affinity is how it spreads out everywhere. It's not very compact. It doesn't shoot off rapidly. Like fire, as you're summoning them, like it shoots off.
What's this?
If I only had more stamina. Oh, no, I didn't want that.
This looks interesting.
I guess we'll take it.
A well-formed party can often fell even foes stronger than they.
That is true. The only thing I don't like about being a caster is I like the sigils, they look cool, but at night times when you're trying to cast things, I just can't see anything. Like it's so bright off the spell types that I just can't see anything else happening around me. Full charge that real quick. Ah, he still caught me in the air.
Will be easier going searching this area.
Did it!
Let's have its armor and shield off!
Yeah, that would help a lot. My money! So the idea was I ran up here, I was going to try to jump at full speed and then turn shoot, but he still hit me as soon as I came through, so it didn't work out. It would have looked cooler. It would have actually been really cool if I succeeded.
What's this?
If you're tired, rest.
Actually, you know what? I'll just drop another one of these. They're just really nice. I'm out of mushrooms. But why?
Undestructed drones.
Don't destroy that. I need that.
What's this?
Ah!
It'll take more than that.
That almost hit me.
What's that?
Suppose you're easy on it.
Holes dot the ground here.
Okay, let's shoot. Come on. Yeah, we already been through this.
It'll be easier going searching this
Uh-oh.
area.
It's F. I fucked up. How does that work?
Careful! A goblin!
It says the way to switch it, but it doesn't switch whenever I do it. Do you have to wait for it to... Come on. There. My God. I guess you have to wait for it to completely, like... Explosive bolts just take so long. Regulars are so fast. You okay? You dead over there? Alright, we're gonna go with your dead. It's like, huh, there was an explosion. I wonder what happened. Oh, I'm on fire! Oh. I got shot in the face. All right, I'm good here. I'm surprised actually the ballista didn't break, because they can, and I've had it happen. And the worst is yeah, hard mode you get super rich. The worst is whenever you're trying to kill the goblins that are over here, whenever they accidentally shoot the ballista before you can even get on it and it blows it up. Yeah, that's a lot of fun, and then you have to go and actually fight the ground troops and deal with the ballista the entire time. It's fantastic. Do not recommend.
Goblin arisen.
That
Be
should take
wary.
us to the holds upper floors.
I only buff myself. You guys aren't worth it. Take this!
Careful! Get ready, dragon spit!
They grow frenzied!
This looks interesting.
Mind its sailor's edge.
I think the reason I kind of like doing solo, and I actually
After
like
this
lower levels
comes
in
the
this
fun
region,
part.
is the whenever you fight, when you fight a lot of these things,
A cyclops!
if you're solo, you can actually use effects to your advantage more, such as freezing things. And you don't really get to do that very much. But whenever you're by yourself, you can actually freeze. You can actually freeze like the Saurians a lot more, and sit there. And I just feel like you can get some more stuff off that you can't usually do in a group. Someone climb on top of it. I'm gonna break its tusk. That won't piss it off.
The helm protects its arms. Over the ailment.
Is it death? Is it death slash dying? That's probably the worst ailment you could possibly have had. That HP though. I for some reason didn't see your health bar moving.
The helm protects its eye.
Don't allow it to grab you!
Like almost like you didn't believe that you were in there. Take that for now.
More faces.
No need to concern yourself with the
Why am I doing no damage with this?
every blow is ready.
Like it's not even counting it being in it. Oh,
Its helmet is off.
maybe the armored class?
I'll draw its eye with a pulse.
We'll see how this works out now.
Don't allow it to grab you!
I definitely cast 2. I cast 3 technically. And it didn't even poison. See, now it's going down. It must have just been the helm gave it just enough armor. Because now it's just getting melted.
Any tusks should break free.
Now if I only had
Don't
11.
allow it to grab you!
I'll draw its eye with a
It looked like she was, because she's on its hand, it looked like she was grabbed by it.
It's mad with rage!
Tis...
was careless.
Boom.
You must be cautious. I'll hold them.
Face, Jerry.
Be wary.
Fierce and north. I should take on the strong.
Oh, the other one's stuck. Oh, they never said they were smart.
I cannot
I
move.
swore that just charged up.
You must be cautious.
That's 2 down.
A tusk has broken
It's fine, it might be dead before it matters. Now,
It has but one eye.
if I only had last... Hey, don't you look at me.
Help me.
This room. Stand here.
It should be dead. Yeah. Fine. 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 You were saying that about hard mode where you get all the large sacks and you're rich. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I've almost got 500,000, and I've already spent about 100k at some point. This is just the biggest brain here. I can already tell. There's definitely no one who thinks above this guy.
Don't allow it to grab you! I'll draw its eye with a tong.
You know, I didn't mean to give that to you.
He was careless.
Sometimes I actually enjoy their pathing because the fact that it's bad. Because whenever two bodied like big creatures fight by each other, it is a nightmare and a half, man.
I'll grab hold of it!
Actually, can you petrify these guys? I don't think you can. I really want to.
Even a glancing blow is deadly.
Like, I don't think this does anything, but I would love to turn this guy to stone.
I'll bait it.
Quick Google, are they immune? Yeah, you get two dragons by each other. Oh, it's horrendous. They both decide to start spinning circles and everything. Oh, there went a tusk. I also don't like the fact that they stomp and you get stuck, like you can't move. Oh no, the goblin, that is the biggest threat here for sure. I'd like to get his other tusk while he's still raging.
Stand clear!
Nope.
After this comes the consequence.
Yeah, there went that one. Face, Jerry. Oh, you know what? I know why it wasn't melting him earlier. It is because of the helm. When they have the helm on, I'm pretty sure you can't shoot him in the eye. So I'm assuming it was protecting his eye,
Must be cautious.
which, you know, is his critical zone.
I cannot move!
Well, that sucks.
Mad with rage!
Have you ever considered not chart? Never mind.
Stand clear!
I can wear my scars as trophies.
We must be cautious!
I guess someone's got to.
Fierce and wrong.
Nah, that seems about right. I had a feeling you would be. No, I'm dead. All that work. It'd be like that. Damn you, cast times. I don't.
The list is simple. Even goblins manage it after all.
I guess that's fair. Okay, it is actually broken. Yeah, okay, we're good. It looked like on the respawn that it wasn't broken.
That should take us to the holds upper floors.
You know, something I've never been is a small character. So I've never been... Apparently you can go through the tunnels as a small... I don't know how true this is. Alright, good night. But apparently if you're small enough you can go through here. I've never been small enough to fit through any of these.
Hobgoblin! It is a formidable
So I have to
foe.
say apparently.
Burn them!
You have a good one.
They grow frenzied!
I don't like small characters because I can't carry anything.
Only this is a stone thrower.
Oh, well, you
Take
broke.
more than that.
Maybe don't walk right into the fire, you know?
Take that.
They're like, no, this is where it's at.
A cyclops! There!
Take this! It all went to the helm. Because that's where I would have wanted to shoot
He
that.
was careless.
Can you? See, like I said, I've never been a small character since size and weight matter in the game.
I'll leave the weak foes to you.
Yeah, I've always wondered, and I told myself I was gonna do it, and I've just never done it.
The helm protects its
He just
eye.
killed 2 people like it was nothing.
I'll act as bait.
You do that.
My scars as trophies. Goblins kill like fire. That's not enough.
They used to not like ice and lightning and swords and magic. Yeah, they just don't like anything actually. Never mind. Anyone want to get that helm off? It'd make my job a lot easier. Wiggle, wiggle,
I'll
wiggle.
throw it near.
Yeah. Like I don't. It's just one of those things. Like, is it even worth doing? Then again, having a really small character as a warrior would be kind of hilarious. Just be running around with this giant sword. And you're like, oh no, 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 don't do that.
I'll take the
You're running around like a gnome.
this. Even a glancing blow is deadly. Help me!
No. Oh,
Its helmet is off.
I will help you by aiming at its head. There. That's as good as it gets. Oh, you're dead. He vomited. What would be hilarious is if he took a chunk out of you and then he threw him at you. Not Tove. I really like that person.
Cyclops is armored.
Random AI character. Why?
Even a glancing blow is deadly.
Yeah, the glancing blow is 100% deadly to me for. Ah! No, not the hole.
It was careless.
Silly goo. Are you giving lore to this person? No, no, no. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
I cannot move!
Run!
It makes to throw. Stand ready.
Even a glancing blow is deadly. Club is trouble.
I think they chilled out.
Luck. Must have been from the far side.
That Cyclops is armored.
Every blow is deadly. After this comes the front.
Can we focus on them one at a time, please? You know, I think my favorite, my actual favorite mystic magic archer skill is actually it's explosive rivet. I think it's just fun to sit there and shoot a couple, like, so instead of shooting straight in one spot, if you aim it towards like the leg and then you let go and you pull up, it'll sit there and do a line up them instead. So you're sitting there aiming and then you pan up. And I like making a chain. It's like starting at a leg and moving up their body to like their neck and face or whatever. You hit the one, you just get a chain explosion that runs up their body. It's just fun. I like doing things like that.
A goblin! I'll throw it near.
Yeah, you do that because I'm not paying any attention.
It's vulnerable.
Your strike shall be mine. A tusk is broken.
Did it lose it? It already had both tusks on, actually. How'd you lose another tusk? Yeah, explosive rivet's really cool. Oh, that's 2 down.
It is fierce and north.
I'll just hold off on that.
Perhaps tis time.
I do think it's my favorite magic archer arrow shot. Because my favorite magic archer skill is definitely, ooh, I don't know. Actually, that's tough. I really like Grand Ascension. It just looks cool. You just flick a dagger and all of a sudden you just have a whole bunch of holy light in front of you, plus it heals. but I really like backfire. I like the whole, like, catching yourself on fire. I just like the fact it's kind of like a Kaioken.
You must be cautious. Are
You wouldn't tweak out again, would you? You threw something at me and I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, someone got killed over there. Someone got... Oh, no, never mind. They're on the outside. I thought they were on the inside. That changes my everything I thought about it.
That Cyclops is awful close to the path.
I'll draw it near.
Yeah, immolation. I don't even do the crawl slash. I just like turning it on. It just looks cool. Alright, let's finish
I'll
this.
draw it near.
Even a rising glow is deadly.
Actually, I don't do enough damage with that.
I cannot take much more.
Actually, in all reality, I barely hurt it at all with that.
I cannot move. I'll draw it high with the top. That Cyclops is armored.
Oh yeah, it's easily one of my
Stand clear.
it's usually one of the loadouts I would use with a caster. Oh, you just parried that. Nice. But yeah, it is typically one of the spells I would keep with a caster.
You must be cautious.
Oh, that was the wrong spell, but that'll
Mad
work.
with rage.
That Cyclops is armored.
That was so hard to get locked onto you. Are you dead or do I... Okay, I was gonna say, do I need another one?
I'll draw it near.
That Cyclops is armored. No interruptions.
Light, yeah. I definitely always use it for its, I don't really have anything else worth using.
I'll draw its eye with a
I definitely use it for its, light weapon attacks, not its heavies.
That Cyclops is armored. My consciousness fades.
I'll act as bait.
Perhaps it is time to get serious.
They jump back in the hole! I don't think I've ever seen them do that before.
The Cyclops is
It was like, fuck it.
After this comes the fun.
It is mad with rage.
Tove is actually the healthiest of us all. Well, besides me, but that's because I keep having all this good green. I have no idea. I've never seen them do that before. It came out, seen us, and was like, fuck it, and it just left. I've never seen them do that before, though. Wrong spell. This feels so weird. It's still on keyboard mouse. I don't usually play with it. I'm gonna have to
You
cancel.
must be cautious.
I'm just gonna keep using this thing. It might be, in all reality.
That Cyclops is armored.
Oh, goodbye, Cyclops.
I've landed the beasts. Snatch up any tusks you break free. I'll spray across the spectrum.
No need to concern yourself with the likes of this.
This looks interesting.
That was the first time I noticed it jumping in and out, but I was kind of focused on not getting one shot. So, you know, there is that. Oh, he's just stuck. He was probably just stuck in an animation. Like, he would probably go up and then... I don't know why he kept going down, actually. Usually the AI, they just run straight at you, so... I really don't know why he would keep going down. Look, if I went around, you all can go pop. around. Hey, I keep digging those skulls up. That's like, what, 10-20% reduction? Oop. Hey, better greatsword. I'm assuming if you were small enough, this is one of the areas you'd be... Yeah, you'd been able to go straight from there to over here. Plus whatever else is down there. Alright, well, time to do a little mining. Perfect. But, there we go. I got a
I
rock.
fear some places hold too great a danger for my kind to
There was a
journey.
rock in here, that was it. Oh yeah, speaking of them dying, I don't want to do that again. I mostly came back to this because, you know, Dragon's Dogma 2 coming out, so I was like, alright. Ah, I forgot.
Goblin!
I didn't set myself up.
Far stronger than a common goblin!
I should have ran in here with Necromancy on. It would have been way cooler. I just forgot.
Their kind is weak to fire. This looks interesting.
Perfect! Goblin!
Port Crystal number 2.
I'll hold it right now!
Did you play this before Dark Arisen came out?
I'll finish this!
No, you won't. Not if I beat you to it. Ah, so you got it. I don't know if I actually
We
got
have
it.
triumphed!
The lever to open the gate, perhaps?
I wanted to play through before I...
This will restore a bit of health.
Yeah, I wanted to play through before the second one came out again. Just because I played through many times. It's just one of those games, it's just a ton of fun. Then they were finally going to do a number 2, so I was like, alright. I was like, I definitely want to get one on stream. This game's just fun. I do definitely miss playing it sometimes, but at the same time, I'm like, there are games that are better than this now. So, I guess it was before it was Dark Arisen. You could... I'm pretty sure, at least on the PlayStation 3, you can have just normal Dragon's Dogma initially. And then Dark Arisen, I think, came out later. Where am I going? There was a lever I was supposed to pull somewhere, I just remembered. But you used to not get the Eternal Fairy Stone. Now you always get the Eternal Fairy Stone. You used to only have Fairy Stones. It was an experience. You go through and put all the port crystals, and Farnival is the only person... What the fuck is this thing? And Farnival was the only person who had the crystals. Or the fairy stones, so you can only buy 3 at a time, yeah. And you're sitting there like, alright, do I use this or do I not use it? Now that there's the Eternal Fairy Stone, it's like, yeah, I just use this all the time.
Now, we must rout the beasts for good. After me, man.
I already did the work for you, crazy. I just want my legend to be even better. Now there's more goblins that spawned. Because that's how the game works. Don't bring them over here. I'm doing something. That one caught on fire because it stood in the campfire too long. Take this! Go, my children. Ah! It was worth it. I kind of thought they might stick around long enough to help me, but they did not care. My pawns were like, nah, we out. They were way too... They were like, you know what? We got knocked down so many times. They're like, we'll take this dub. They were ready for the goblin fight. I think I did kill like... Oh, wrong. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna try to sit there and turn some people to stone. I don't care if it's good, bad. Some people gotta get stoned. Hey, what are you doing over here? Get away. Just because I'm trying to petrify your people doesn't mean nothing. All right, shoot him in the back. It's just as good as turning him to stone. It'd be like that.
This will restore a bit of health.
Where did you even come from, little guy? Spells that I never used, but one of my friends said that he used, and he liked it. I just never could. I never could bring myself to use it. Was I guess Silencium would be fine for silence, but the one that I could never use was Blearing, which blinds them. You know, I can't stand that close to people. Why did that? You couldn't lock onto that, really? So I can never bring myself to stand close enough to people to get that to work long enough. That, and I guess it's because I usually play hard mode on top of that. I don't know what he played for me. It just never worked out for me. Wait a minute. Okay, don't do the thing where you break. No, don't do that. No, you Why? You they won't touch it. Then you climb on it and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to break that." God. Grab the thing.
I wonder what's inside.
I don't. Does it? See, I've never used it. It's, you know, it's supposed to make them blind. So I've just never attempted it. Oh, they're a threat whenever you get one shot too. I don't know if you know that. Well, something happened.
Here now! Open up!
See, there is it. The chieftain awaits beyond that warrant. A chance to win a trophy worthy of your skill set. Go, put them to the blade.
Let's have its armor and
You really telling me to kill all these goblins? Look, I'm not Goblin Slayer, alright? I don't get paid to do that. Yeah, they did nothing wrong, probably. See, I know whenever, like, your pawns get blinded, they just become useless. And I know whenever I get blinded, it's... I can deal with it. I don't like it. You guys got any more out here? I have a couple more skulls. The spell doesn't last very long. It takes about as long to cast as it does... Well, maybe, actually. Who doesn't like that? I mean, that's so fun. You'll get some of them that'll knock them in the air, and then you'll get another one that'll grab them, and they'll explode and get shot straight down at high speed. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, I'm out of stam. Help! Help me! Help! Help! And then this guy can somehow block all of it. But it's so fun to just run into a room and just have a bunch of bombs detonate. I can't hear anything. My sound glitched out. There it went. See, that's a that's not a glitch. It's an what's it called? It's not a glitch. It's a there's a thing for it. Stupid wall being made out of stone and such.
I'll do the rest!
You do that.
No! Attack!
He blocked it. Oh! I was saying something about Mystic Knight and then I got sidetracked. One of the reasons I think Mystic Knight is so good is because whenever you're sitting there playing Sorcerer, you can't do anything about ranged opponents. So if they have a bow, you're just kind of screwed, especially on hard mode and solo. You're just kind of screwed. You just have to kind of take it. But whenever you're a... yeah, feature, that's the word. But whenever you're playing Mystic Knight, you can sit there and get the fireballs will shoot back, but they do have a bit more range. But if you have the lightning version on your shield, whenever you parry like an arrow or magic or anything, if you parry it, the lightning bolts come down. It just does levying at from the shield, just off of a counter. So it's just amazing. So you can do solo shield, like be solo, only use the shield, no other weapons, and you can just sit there and play through with just that if you really want. It's actually quite fun. Or if you had the bloody knuckles, you could sit there and use the shield, and then for melee you could just use punching, and then your shield would be all your parries. That's something I've done once. Yeah, do a playthrough, get your bloody knuckles, run into your second playthrough, grab your second set of bloody knuckles, and then you can do the max punching damage. And you mostly focus on the shield, but if you have something that's being too passive, you can give it a little, you know, tap tap. I forgot about you. They're like, she's on the run! It's like, I mean, just a little bit. Don't do that. How do you all have more health? Never mind. I'm just gonna assume they pick stuff up and they've been, like, the wormwood sap is something I'd rather not use, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I really care, actually, now that I think about it. You know, I was thinking there was a chimera here, but I think I'm thinking of the Great Wall at the end of the game. I don't think there is actually a chimera here. Hey, whoa, you need to calm down, big guy. Thank God, because you were about to hit me through the wall, I think. Don't do that. Don't cheat. Oh, fucking hell. He's on fire! I should have saved it. Can I go back? Fuck. Yeah, shoot at the one further away. Yeah, shoot at the one behind a wall. That makes sense too. Nope. Oh, trust me, I'm very wary.
The helm protects its eye.
I shall wear my stars as trophies.
Oh, you pissed it off again! Yeah, I wonder why. How did you guys sit there and break its tusk? We were all cool. I mean, I was at least. Yeah, it's got too much armor. I need one of you to get it to pull its helm off. I can't do any damage to it this way. Oh, and it's got additional armor because it's got the arms and the arms and the legs. Yeah, the two upper arms and the two supporting arms on the bottom. It's just got 4 arms. Around, tap you a little bit, give you a hand. Me either. That's why I'm going to cast this, and hopefully it does enough damage to break armor. I don't know if it does. Well, she's dead. Oh wait, Tove's still with us. Just so we're clear. What? Oh, I got too tired. Oh, shit. I picked one up. We're good. I forgot about the... I was going to use that on you, actually.
Haste to throw. Stand ready.
We still got Toppy. Don't worry, I'll handle this. Alright, there goes its helmet.
Perhaps climbing up to it.
Now here's the problem. I'm going to be able to break its tusk now. Still can't do much damage to it though. I need you guys to work on this. Scrap that. This thing, when it inevitably rages, I have to be close enough to run past it whenever it charges. There we go. Maybe, yeah, there we go. That'll work. I keep shooting it.
We must be cautious.
Want that big sack of gold. I kept seeing it, I was like, I really want that. I don't need it, I just want it. Hey, just because I started casting magic... Okay, yeah, there you go, calm down. Didn't it pull its helm off?
I cannot reach its armor. Its armor is rent.
Are you mad again? Come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop off with that. It's probably because you're getting stepped on. That right there is what I hate about being a warrior, though. Like, you're trying to be, you want to be up, like, near it doing something, and then it takes a step, and you just get stunned for no reason other than it stomped around. I can't do anything with that. This will do a little bit, I guess. I'm not even poisoning this thing. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, alright, are you done throwing a temper tantrum or what? You lose some tusk and all of a sudden, you know, wham! Hey. Alright, look, man. Okay, now it definitely took it off. I'll get with you in a minute. Have you ever had them drop more tusks than 2? I've been at a low level and just shot their face so much that they'll drop more than 2. I've had, I think, 4. I was like, how does this make any sense? Yeah, watch out. Don't get hit by him. Come on. Oh, he dead. What are we defending the world against? What is this gate for? What's on the other side, you know? These are the questions I always wanted answered. Those are the DLCs I always wanted. I didn't get a misshapen eye. I'm gonna assume one of them picked it up. I'm gonna assume they picked it up. Good times. Oh, hit me, please.
Grow frenzy!
Doing a thing.
Take more than that. Help me.
You ever use the I don't even know what it's called, but the dark arrow that costs the life of a pawn to use? That is, I like that one, but I hate the fact I hate the fact that I have to sit there and have pawns with me to use it.
I'm hold of one now, strike!
That sucks. So you think that's probably one of my other favorites. So actually, just everything from Magic Archer is pretty good. I like basically everything from Magic Archer and Missing Knight. But I'll say that I assume Dragon's Dogma. I just got that weapon literally from a quest. It's probably what. No, it's the. Oh wait, Grievous Horns and Grievous Black. General. Okay, yeah, it's the Grease version. I'm assuming Dragon's Dogma 2 is essentially going to be... Could you like your pawns? I have quickly sacrificed them just for the fun of it, because I think that arrow looked cool. I feel like Dragon's Dogma 2 is basically just what Dragon's Dogma was supposed to be.
Ice is effective. Slay their leader in the mirage.
Ice is effective. I got ice! Let's see how effective it is! Yeah, it's really good for pyromancers. Isn't it crazy that, like, I don't know if you've ever, usually when I come here, I just walk in here and I hit this guy once and it's game over. It's crazy when you come in here in hard mode and when you're on hard mode and it's, you're not very high level and everything and you can't kill this guy in one shot. I assumed whenever I seen that Dragon's Dogma 2 was coming out, I have watched nothing for it. Other than to get a release date, I haven't seen anything else for it. I don't want to. Just because the fact I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be great. Because the first, as long as it's anything like the first one and what I've seen for Dragon's Dogma Online, it'll be great. Yeah, I haven't watched anything for it yet. What's funny is if you jump out the same window, you die.
Learn a new way to fight there.
No!
I
She's
shall
up.
wear my scars as trophies.
Why does it show his HP still up? Yeah, like... Oh, can you?
The beasts are fled and the horn retaken! Victory is ours!
Victory! Victory is ours!
I guess I've just never done that then. I've never done that then.
All glory to the Duke!
To the Duke.
I feel more familiar with
I was
this
thinking it
quest
killed
than
you to
I've
jump
learned
out the
what to do
window.
with this quest.
I've learned what to do on this quest. You mean the one we just completed? Yes. It's like I would hope you learn what to do. I always wonder why his health bar stayed there for a bit. I always found it weird that it runs off in a tunnel and you can't do anything about it. You know I'm going back to jump out that window, right? For reasons. There's a reason I saved it, alright? Nah, you're fine. Yeah, I guess I've just never done that then. Well, that's a thing. I'm not going over there.
Magnificent, sir. Still,
Oh yeah, thanks for that fairy stone. Oh, don't worry, I have a whole bunch of dank green. I'll be fine. It only hurts a little bit. I changed my mind. I'm getting really heavy though. Backpack. How many do I have left? Oh, I got one. Yeah, this will be fine. Give those to you. That to you. Give those to you. Never actually had a pawn that used items. Then again, I never really used items. So, you know, and then I stopped using pawns altogether, so there's that too. The Grievous Horns and the Grievous Black, is that mage or is that... That is Sorcerer. I mean... You are better.
I've learned of this I feel familiar with this area now.
What do you mean by they do a lot? I don't want to discard that. Oh, yeah, I mean, they can. I just usually don't keep, like, items on me. I've been having them... Like, I was charging up, So last stream, I was charging up a lightning, and my pawn chucked water on him. I don't know if they did it intentionally because of the fact I was charging up lightning, or if they did it because they just happened to have it and randomly chose to do it. It was just neat to see them do that.
It will be easier going searching this area.
So I want to believe that they chucked the water on him because they seen I was charging up Levine, and they were like, oh yeah, this will sit there and, you know, do more damage. That might not be the case though.
Hobgoblin! Formidable foe! What's this?
Yeah, you guys can go, like... You don't need me to tell you what to do. Get out of here. Keep them away from me. I'm squishy. No, no, no. Stop trying to combo me to death. This isn't an online fighters game. I feel like when you're playing a sorcerer, the only thing that kind of goes through my head is Naraku. Because like, every time I read Miasma, I'm like, Inuyasha. Oh, that doesn't feel... I'm good. I'm fine.
I cannot move!
No, I'm not gonna be fine. I'm not gonna be fine. Oh, it did. It definitely did damage. I healed.
You threw a flask.
I have healing hotkeyed. I'm out of them though. That's why I said earlier I only have one. He got me down to, it was like 120 or something like that, and then I popped a potent green warish.
They grow frenzied.
Quick! Reanimation!
Where my scars as it
You need to concern yourself with your actions.
Watch for ranged
This place is...
Well unified. It was careless.
Exactly, it's in my ass. Ah! My eyes! I can't fucking see! Let's eat this moldy apple. Everyone knows that mold is good for you. I mean, not being able to see is a physical debilitation. That doesn't count? Silence, catching fire, solid, torpor. I mean, come on. Not being able to see? That should count. I just guessed. I hoped it worked. Alright, fine. Whatever. Pop one of those. We're being... Oh, yep, there you go. We're being pushed back. Oh, yeah, that was the other one I kept on my Mystic Knight, the up toss one. This is Dragon's Dogma. It knows that your eyes are just magical portholes or something. Let the game figure it out. Being on fire, being frozen solid. What was the other ones?
It's a tangled knot of paths
Poisoned
inside.
was one.
Lest we
What's
prepared
that?
well.
I gotta look at it, I guess. being poisoned, having torpor, silence, being on fire or being frozen solid, this'll fix it. Your eyes being blinded because someone threw glass in them? Nah, it ain't fixing shit. The game's like, you want that healed? You drink a health potion.
Adjust it.
It'll heal you. You gotta heal those. You gotta heal those physical wounds.
I'll take that.
What about the fire? Well, I mean, anyone can heal burn scars. That's nothing.
What's this?
To judge from the smell, the air is lain still as long as the dead.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and one of the things, so they have all the foreign knives and stuff, and I always want to use them. Like, I've always seen them, I'm like, man, I really wish I could aim these.
To judge from the
You know?
smell, the air is lain
Like,
still
I just
as
wish I
long
could
as the
aim the
dead.
knives. That would be so nice.
This looks interesting.
So hopefully that'll be, I would assume that'll be a thing in DD2. Can I seriously not get far enough down there to... That's upsetting. This might make it. For the size! Ha! If only I had a tornado.
A goblin!
We have triumphed.
That was hardly a warm-up.
Oh, go get him.
Hobgoblin!
I like the ones that run up there like that. Like they're running and they're like, oh shit!
I'll take that. What's this?
I fear we'll find something waiting for us. That was hardly a warm-up.
I don't know, I think it's a warm-up.
The smell of death hangs heavy here.
Let me in! That's how I knock. Alright, we're out here. I'm gonna use your fairy stone. Just so he knows that I appreciated it.
It is a port crystal, Master.
It is. Dun, 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 dun.
So this is the Pond Guild.
What's your least favorite monster in this game? Well, let's go with that real quick. I think I know what mine is.
Imagine one would never tire.
Have your pick. Any you
And it
like.
can be for whatever reason you want.
What will it be today?
I just put all the skulls in there. I meant to keep some. Garm, that's fair. I think one of my at least one of my least favorites is actually the Hydra. And it's not for any reason such as like it's a hard boss or anything like that. It's literally for the fact that the Hydra, the way it moves, whenever you're trying to fight it, if it backs over you or slithers over you or anything, you're just instantly dead. That's it. That's my only reason for it. Oh, I got a Circo. Like, that's my whole reason behind why I don't like it. It'd be my least favorite enemy to encounter because of that. Oh yeah, what is it? The cockatrice being turned to solid, being turned to stone. Especially so I remember the first time you fight the cockatrice. I was yeah, it's just the hitboxes on the Hydra is the only reason I don't like it. But I do remember the first time I fought the cockatrice. And whenever you fight it in town, it ended up turning me to stone. And the worst part about it was I had picked up all the petrification stuff from the the cave that you go, the Soul Flare Canyon, I think is what it is.
What will
I
it be
picked up
today?
all the stuff from there, and I deposited it just a little bit before. So when I did this mission, I came back, and of course you can't access your inventory before you go fight the stupid thing. So I was like, you have to be, like, I got turned to stone. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, I just deposited all that stuff before this mission to drop my carry weight again. I was like,
pick.
and so
Any
I
you like.
died, I think, like 2 or 3 times to it, with
What
it,
will it be today?
turning me to stone. Because you just can't do anything once it hits if you have no way to stop it. And I was playing an archer at the time, so...
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Man, the only reason I don't want to change class is because the last 2 ranks are the hardest to get, and if you change class, you gotta start all the way back over. Yeah, I like this one for some reason a lot, animation-wise. That's very true. You're kind of fighting, and it's like, this isn't so bad, and then it does its petrification breath, and you're just like, what'd that even do? You're moving around, and you're like, oh, my character feels so sluggish, and I was so focused on not getting hit by the bird that by the time I realized, I was like, why am I so slow? And I started looking, I was like, oh shit, I'm turning to stone, and I was like halfway to stoned already. I was like, this is not good. I went through my inventory trying to like read and everything, trying to see if anything could help me, and I was just like, no. I was like, I'm just screwed. I kind of want to bring Fulmination. Only because I never use it. We're buying it. Like I said, just because I never use it for anything. Foes knock your feet while you intone. That one's pretty good. Oh, there we go. Less magic is... Or that's... Less stamina consumption. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do that first. We're going to get rid of Frazzle. I don't use it anyway. Yeah. And you get to a point to where like you just don't move at all basically, and then the game's just kind of like, Now you're dead. And it's like, thanks, game.
What will it be
I just
today?
imagine standing in the background with a thumbs up looking at you like, no problem, man. I got you. It's like, you're a
Pick.
bastard, game. And the game's like, oh, I know. The game's like, trust me. I know. Alright, fighters maxed. I was gonna... That's not what I wanted. I was thinking about making her a warrior. It does give her a lot more health. Sorcerer with your stam problems. As you can see, it's my first time playing through on the PC. Every time I unlock anything new, it's just like, hey, guess what? I guess you keep the... Well, you basically keep everything you already had. I had this... Nope, that's not what I'm going to do. I had the surcoat, that what you're considered armor layer. There's always the tunic. And I don't really like wearing the DLC stuff too much just because it's... meh. Except for this one, I like the lion spine, especially for a warrior build. Oh, so nice. It just looks good because it's the arm that's in the front. No wait. Actually, it's the arm that's in the back, but whenever you go through all your attacks, it puts it in the front. Oh, yeah. Isn't there? There's the creature in. There's a creature in Bitter Black that... Strigoi? The one with the stinger? Doesn't it also petrify you? Let's keep wearing what we're wearing.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
You know what? You might be right. Not 100% sure. You might be right, though. Devastating hit, gross power, blah, 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 blah. Give you upward strike and pommel bash. Just because you're not going to use Savage Lash, right? You know what? You can have it, too. Worst you do is screw up.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
I think you're talking about the canyon where the cockatrice comes from, or is later. I think it's there later. Mercedes quest. There we go. Oh man, Mercedes, it's crazy. Where you at? It's crazy, you know. If only there was a... Wait a minute. Nah, it's fine. I'm just gonna teleport right back. If only there was a way I could get you to the Shadow Fort really fast. Oh no. How am I gonna do it? Oh.
How do you fare?
She's like, oh, it'll be a great travel. We'll be going together. Yay! And it's like, here you go.
How do you fare?
By the looks of it, 'tis a grand and sturdy fortress.
'Tis known as the Shadow Fort, built to ward against a goblin invasion.
It's somewhere around here. Where are we going here? Castle, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'll do all those later. I saw my... You know, so... Oh, that's right, she's got to walk over here. It's not about you getting close enough, it's about them getting close enough. Yeah, that's Soul Flare. No, I don't know why I did that. I actually meant to... No, just back out. What I actually need to do is this. I was going to map to fast travel, because, you know, maps, usually that's where you fast travel at. Yeah, it's Water God, though.
'Tis a port crystal, master.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Or Soul Flare, I think I said it's Water God, it's Soul
This is a
Flare.
place quite restful to my kind.
Alright, first off,
Armor is
I
trading
have some
a wide
here.
variety
Oh, wait,
of
oh,
weapons and
come here.
defensive
Have you aught to sell?
There we go. Give me that, thank you. I still that guy scrolls all the time. He's gotta hate me at this point.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
I'm gonna withdraw. I'm looking for them. I'll take, oh, I don't know, like 20 of them. I want the Rimish rooms. I gotta go north. Take all those.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Imagine one will never tire of this place.
Wait, do
Are
the
your travel preparations complete?
missions thing? There we go, hotkeyed. By the way, you know you can hotkey on your D-pad for your controller? Just throwing that out there. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. With the, you said you didn't even know you could do that. I was curious what you were talking about. Oh, you mean pick people up? And yeah, if you go into your inventory, so mine, it tells you somewhere. It does tell you somewhere that you can do it. So like, oh, here it is. It's over here. For mine, it's since I'm using keyboard mouse, it tells me I can assign them to 1 through 5. But if you highlight something, you can use your D-pad, left, up, down, right, you know, on your D-pad, and you can actually hotkey them. That's why when you said earlier you're surprised I didn't die, like it didn't do any damage, and I was like, it did. It's because you can hotkey. Yeah, you can do it on controller too. I found that out way later. But you can definitely do it on controller too.
Me, I've no love of magic. Iron it, the master
But it
works
doesn't.
all,
It says it
can't
in.
go
I'm pretty
wrong.
sure it says it in the exact same spot to where it says you can, like where mine says 1 through 5. I think it says you can hotkey it with the D-pads, but it never tells you it. Like, if you don't read your entire screen, you'll never see that. I know I still have this stupid torch on me. I know I didn't see it for the longest time, so I'd played for years going into the menu constantly. But you can only do it on consumables. You can't do it on throwables, which is annoying.
The master works all.
It might be... Give me 1 second. It might be that you have to hit... It'll tell you... You'll tell you the button commands for it. now that you're saying that, I do feel like you have to hold like secondary, like your secondaries down, like a bow or something, you know. Do think you might have to hold that down and then hit your D-pad. It'll say how to do it. If you don't do that, you can Google it too. Someone's bound to mention how to do it. We have any better stuff? I got 676,000. There's bound to be something. I do like the doublet. Yeah, there is a way to do it. Like I said, I think you have to hold down secondary and then you can add it to it or something like that. And I think when you're in your inventory, you just put it to a D-pad command initially. Something to that effect. I don't quite remember. I know it does exist. Because I think I was streaming it at one point and someone said it to me and I was like, you can? I kind of had the same reaction where it's like, wait, you can do that? The red does kind of go with the hair, though. Kind of fine with my character. It's actually more for you. You just look terrible. Here's actually what I want to do.
Master works all, you can't come again.
I want to get out of this inventory. I want to go here. Nope, nope, I lied. I want to go here. I want to go to you. I want to just unequip everything. The Surcoat will probably stay. That'll probably stay too.
If the master works all, you can't.
I do like the horned helm for a barbarian look. Take one of those. Do like the doublets though. I know what we're going for now. She'll actually be wearing the other thing, so it doesn't matter. She's got the metal boots, but I don't like them. Steel toes would be okay, I guess. Wanting like fur boots. Let's stick with those because they just look the most whatever. I didn't do that. The other cape she has will be the best. Okay. No!
The master works all.
One of those. There we go. The horror of having to see the pawn just basically completely in the nude. There, barbarian style.
The master works.
It was despicable. I can't believe that the Arisen, a sorcerer of such great caliber, would walk around with such a barbarian-esque figure.
I have your pick.
That's where I should
Any
have
you
made her
like.
7 feet tall and just buff as hell. If I, you know, if I could change him constantly as I would go through, I would definitely change them to fit a theme every single
What
time.
will it be today?
Okay, I don't have any more. You do.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
You know, you can actually upgrade your stuff in your
After a weapon,
managed
and a good
inventory
weapon,
too.
Simon. The master works all. You can't go.
So if you don't go, like, you can go to, I forgot how you do it, but you can actually upgrade stuff from your inventory. I think it's actually, yeah, item storage. There we go. So if you don't do like me and trade everything out to get an aesthetic and then go upgrade them, because, you know, why would you sit there and make sure they're all maxed out? That's not for me. It's for you. I need to go kill some dire wolves, apparently. I didn't know that for a long time because I usually just throw on what I want to wear and then I go upgrade it. Because it was just easier. That's how I usually do it. I love when I don't have the second star, but I have the third star. Like, this one's always money, this one's and the last two are always an item. I love when I have the third one, but I don't have the second one. There's something about it, it just feels like I cheated.
Also, some weapons can be further enhanced with their aid.
Oh, can they? You can do that, huh? You can deposit all in a category instead of depositing one by one. How do you do that? You
You see, have your pick. What will it be today?
like, you mean like you can deposit all this at once, like these two, or do you mean like an entire set of 20? Because you're gonna have to tell me how to do that. Because I didn't know that.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like.
It's by clicking start.
What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your
Well,
pick. Come
you
again
know,
soon.
you learn something new. You learn something new sometimes. All right. Yeah, I've never knew that. I've always went through and just spammed it out. Because I'm really bad hoarder in games. I want everything. I keep forgetting I have to go in here. Right? Like, yeah, I've probably logged like up to 1,000 hours into this, like over PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and whatever little time I have in here. I've probably I wouldn't say 1,000. I'd say at least 3, 4, 500, somewhere in that range. But I wouldn't go 1,000. And so yeah, I yeah, I can't believe I've never noticed that. But it's the same thing with hotkeying healing items. I didn't know you could do that. You know, like it's never brought up. Where am I going? What am I doing?
A place one can live without fear of monsters.
There's nothing new here. Maybe water
This must
gods?
be an alehouse.
I don't have a lot of time left is the thing. I guess I could run down to the water god.
Who among you has seen the dragon?
Yeah, I remember using it on some of my playthroughs near the end, because after you learn that, it's like, oh god, it's so nice to, you take a hit and you know you're gonna get hit again, you don't actually have to go into your inventory, eat something real quick, and then pop back out. You can just use it in the moment. It's so nice. You might have to hit L2, R2, and D-pad, like your primary, secondary, and D-pad at all at once to do it. But there, like I said, there definitely is a way.
Structures, are they not? Homes to knights and chamberlains, most like.
What? Forget it. I don't care how wealthy he is. I'll never.
No, don't run away, kid. Yeah, I hotkey my lantern too.
Well met, sir.
For all the, after learning that, that's one of the biggest things I hotkey. Guaranteed every single time.
Ah, good arisen. Word of your victory over the goblin horde precedes you, sir.
I heard it was for the Duke, and the Duke did it all, but what do I know?
With the fort back in our hands, the south of Grancis is shielded once more.
Actually, in all fairness, it was pretty shielded when you guys didn't have it. There was a bunch of goblins, two cyclops. I don't think too many people were going to try to pass through
You've
there.
quelled yet another of his grace's worries. May your success continue, sir.
And quite literally, if you were an invading force and you guys knew an invading force was coming, all you had to do was stand outside the gates and let the goblins deal with it. And if they happen to take it, then you just charge the fort. You know, yeah, it kind of sucks, but they're already weakened.
The choice is yours.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I will aid the research team.
As what they've asked, my thanks. But such as
I didn't read any of that. I know I could take all the quests, but I'm not going to.
We ought to seek out Father Geoffrey at the cathedral.
I mean, I guess we can. If I have to.
Father Geoffrey awaits us at the cathedral.
Well, you know how it is. People will,
Well met, good arisen.
people who have power don't want to lose their power.
Boon to have your assistance in our endeavor. I will not keep you long, for the survey party has already set out from
My
Grand
god,
Star.
you've doomed them all.
They walk south to the ruins of the falls, near the encampment. I know not what dangers await there, but I will rest easily knowing you accompany them.
I'll help you out. Goblins, harpies, wolves, that's just through the pass. Bandits before the pass, bandits after the pass. There was a cyclops last time I was over there, and there was a bunch of goblins, and there was the waterfall. That's just before you get inside, so the fact they even make it's kind of crazy.
Pray fly now to their side and keep watch over them.
If only I could fly.
Behind a waterfall, you say? Then you seek the water god's altar. Follow me, Arisen.
How do you know
We'll
that?
leave when you are ready, Master.
What I find even better is you go in there, the Duke tries to kill you and everything. You attack the Duke. You don't kill the Duke. If I'm not mistaken, he's still technically alive. He just sicks everyone on you. I know his health bar goes to 0, but I'm pretty sure he's still alive in the dialogue. And then, you know, all the guards attack you. And then as soon as you go right outside, as soon as you run outside the gates, you can turn right back around and come back into Grand Soren. If I'm not mistaken, everyone's like, yeah, it's fine. And whenever I was playing Assassin, the one that I remember is I was playing Assassin, and so I just sat there and did the auto counter thing, and I was just slitting guards' throats left and right, so it got to the point to where I sat there and killed a whole bunch of them. You leave and you come back, and it's just like, yeah, you're good, man. We deserved it. It's like, we shouldn't have attacked you, and it's like, well, yeah, I'm the Arisen. Of course you shouldn't have attacked me. What were you thinking?
No surprise.
Oh, they reswarm you? I didn't know. I don't think I ever went back to the castle.
Or will it be
I'm just gonna
understood?
stay till morning. I can't.
Are your travel preparations
I
complete?
don't want to handle that nighttime stuff. That nighttime work is a real problem. I've never tried to go back to the castle, so I guess that's fair.
This way leads on to the encampment.
And there's saurian snakes and a baby cyclops and a normal cyclops.
I shall see you to the water god's
It
altar.
really is. It's
Follow
really
me.
bad. Hold on.
There's a freight convoy not far from here. Come, we'll join them.
This road should take us to
I didn't do this because of this. I did this. Oh, this is this the Griffin? I just wanted to see how much stam I had left now that I had the reduction. I don't have fire. Can you kill the Griffin right here and now if you were strong enough? I mean, obviously I've never been strong enough, because why would I be? 11. Did I choose the wrong magic? Take this! I don't have the right magic on. I don't have fulmination. I have 11. Yeah, burning his wings, yeah. I see a whole bunch of gray dots like you guys are still alive, but it was game over. Yeah, I mean, I know it's the first encounter, but I just wonder if you were strong enough, if you could, you know, kill it before the mission even takes off. I'm sure you could. It's not like this game stops you from leveling up or anything. I just realized I have the wrong magic.
The city has amenities to suit every need. Armorers, apothecaries, an inn to rest.
This inn can serve.
I seem to have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today?
I mean, how do I fuck that up? How did I grab that instead of fulmination?
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Yes, that makes sense then. I just feel like you could roll out there, charge up Combustion at a high enough level, and just firewall that bird and pretty much kill it in one run. Oh, I keep grabbing the scrolls in any of the books that I can get because you can make. I don't remember what it's called, but if you combine the. I can't remember if it's the book or the scroll, but if you combine them, you can basically create Seism as a usable item instead of having to cast it. You can just have it as like an item that you pull out. It runs a shorter cast time, and then it just pops Seism all of a sudden. That's why I keep grabbing those. I think it's the books.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Sorin.
And I believe that this game is probably loose enough with its rulings that it would probably allow you to do that. How did you... What?
They grow frenzied!
Rout them in a single charge.
Go get him.
We have triumphed. Our strength
I love
brought
that
us
sometimes
victory.
in hard mode these normal goblins drop large sacks of gold.
I turn to
So they
the
just drop like 5, 10k, and it's like, wait a minute. Why does the goblin have 10k falling out of it? Wait, better
This
question
road
is,
should
where
lead
did
to
it
the
come
ruins.
from? Where did we find 10k on these guys at? Is he using his prison pocket or what?
I have nightmares from that one.
Careful! A goblin!
I love the fact that I just said something about the prison pocket and then one of the pawns go, I'll have nightmares from that one. Another tip that I would advise if you're using Focus Bolt, I advise to jump shoot it. The animation's shorter than standing here and firing it, it seems like. I don't know, maybe it's not. Yeah. Whereas if you... Because you can like sprint, jump, turn, fire, and then keep moving. It just feels better. It might not actually do any change to the animation much, it just feels like it does. Yeah, and then yeah, the sack of gold is just almost as big as they are. It's great.
This path runs the canyon floor. We'll need to stay wary.
Yeah, I feel like there's bandits up here for some reason. I could be wrong. Ha! Ha! Yes, my little friends. These are the skulls of all the Cyclops I've killed. Get them!
Easy way to cross this mountain.
Oh, they're dead.
Take more than
Who
that.
did you throw the... Wait,
Did it?
there's someone alive. Ow!
They're armed, Master.
Kill 'em all!
How did you not aim that way? I literally jumped and was sitting here doing everything I could to look at him. One more vocation rank. I'll have nightmares from that one. That's great.
It'll take more than
We
that.
have triumphed.
Visibility is poor. Stay on guard.
Skirt. No. We're going. No, stop. Where are you going?
This way to the
Stop.
water god's altar.
No, stop. Where are you going? Damn. I'm all alone. What the fuck happened? Where did they go? I've never seen them do that. They are gone.
The pass is treacherous, Master. Watch your head.
I've never seen them do that before. Oh, and here they are.
What's this?
Cheaters. Teleporters. They must use some fairy stones. I've never seen them just take off and never stop like that before. That was awesome. There's a chest or something up here.
It's a fair drop. Likely a fatal.
Am I wrong? Maybe it's down a level? There's a drop or something somewhere that where you can, I thought, get a chest. Maybe it's the one above that I'm thinking of, I don't know. Quick, get the ore!
Looks interesting. What's this?
I
I'll take
tuckered
that.
myself out. I guess it's the one above that I... It must be that one. Because I think I usually come the other way, and then I drop down, and I see there's a chest every single time. I'm stealing those, to be fair.
Grandmaster, Sorcerer, help me!
It was certain death to fall from such a height.
My god, I can do damage to it.
Tusks look
Not much.
stone. I'll stay. Any monster can
I can't jump on the rock.
Even a glancing blow is deadly.
We're not wrong. I should have saved it right before I came down here, actually, with that being said.
Its eye is vulnerable.
It is! Now for my new ultimate spell. Ungodly power shall become you. Ah!
Large or small, any monster can be slain.
Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me! I'm alive! It's from the level up.
I'll grab it where it's weakest.
No, 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 no. How do I... I feel like I should wait. I was gonna use this and try to... Oh, they cursed it. I was gonna use the, Fulmination to buff them, but I don't remember the key. Well, I don't know the key binds for it on PC. That's why I was like, well, I'll just wait. He's kind of pissy, so... Oh my god, look at that damage, though. That is because of curse. I'll just charge up another one. This is why she needs all the skulls. 20%. I think curse is 20% reduction. It might be 10%. It's probably 10%. Anyway, now we try this again. I think it's like attack animation, like, or attack, like normal attack click for this. Yeah, I was not wrong. Alright, so it's either one. I am the Tesla rod. That looks so cool. I actually do like the incantations and stuff.
The lay of the land
I like
defies
games that
conventional
actually
travel.
have that for
Let
magic
us
to
climb
where
and leap as we
incantations
must.
matter. Oh, yeah, it's either an AoE off of you, or you can... So, if you have a climber pawn, like if you give them a bunch of the climbing or the climbing inclinations... Fuck are they called? Augments, yeah. So if you give them climbing augments, it'll make them want to climb more. And then if you also make them like a strider or whatever, they'll whenever they're climbing, you can then augment them with the fulmination to sit there and do. I think it works like basically if they have
Watch their behavior. Then take that from aim.
Is it backfire?
You'll never hit them swinging blindly.
Out of the way!
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
That wasn't full charge yet?
Our strength brought us
We have
victory.
triumphed.
Immolation. I think it works like immolation except for, you know, lightning damage. And any strike that they do has lightning imbued into it. I know that much, but I think if they're climbing on top of them, it'll also do damage over time. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Don't quote me.
That's a slippery target.
Out of the way!
Don't you growl at me.
That item is marked.
You'll now hit them swinging blindly.
What's that?
So, question. These wolves have about 100 coins on them apiece. Where am I getting those coins from?
There's a land rifle
Think about
spot where useful materials may hide.
Apple, 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 apple. No, don't go off the edge. It's my apple. Did I have to go up around here? I might. Maybe I did.
What's this?
Yeah, you can have that.
Navigating the region is possible only via special roads.
I'm just staring at fulmination like I want to use this. I just know that it's not. I just know it's not a good spot for
A
it.
goblin!
Nah, it's a bad spot for this too, actually.
Blows to the head work well!
Blows to their head work well, do they?
Strength
Doesn't the blow to anything's head work well? Look, Arisen, did you know that their weakness is getting bashed in the fucking brains? Like, what is that? How is that advice?
That was hardly a
Strength
warm-up.
in numbers, Arisen.
Goblin!
Take extra care on these narrow paths. They could be booby-trapped.
Be quiet.
The ruins are just ahead.
Ow! Blows against my head work well.
That was hardly a warm-up. The animals
Find
of
as
the
much
field
growing
are good
confidence
source.
as we will at its roots.
Goblin!
Where did he just spawn there?
What have you not missed from that
Our
one?
strength brought us victory.
When he jumped, I wanted to use that, but I just knew it wasn't going to kill him, so I tried to get out of the way.
This looks interesting.
I still wish that this move for the Sorcerer was actually like a parry. Since they're supposed to be all innate magic and everything. I just wish that if something went to attack you and you timed it right, it would just work as a block. Yeah, they do just randomly spawn in sometimes. Yeah, I always wish that for the Sorcerer. Like, so that way, since Mage has no way to deal with range and Sorcerer's just supposed to be, you know, a much more powerful caster, I was like, it would be so cool if someone would sit there and fire like a dire arrow or something, it's flying at you, you just hold up your hand and you just parry it out the way. I was like, that would be so cool, and it would make Sorcerer feel just awesome. 'Cause, I mean, Sorcerer already feels awesome, but you all need to calm down. There are goblins over here I want to use this on. High Necromancy is not the easiest to use. He just chucked a torch at me. It's the middle of the day. Why do you even have that out?
The goblin in the helm is their chief.
Oh, Tove died.
I'll take that.
I cannot take
Don't worry, we can figure this out, guys.
I'll take this.
No, we can't.
Strike shall be mine.
Tove, get up! I need you. No one else is doing anything.
Slay their leader and their morale is lost.
Hit him in the head. It's their weakness. Oh, man. It's been such a long time since I've had pawns that listening to the pawns is actually hilarious. Actually, what it is the pawns just want to get shit done.
Brought us victory.
They're like, all right, look, we have things to do. All right, let's get here. We got dragon to slay. They're like, we are on the time. We are on the clock. We have to move, Arisen.
This way to the water god's altar.
Proceed. Cascade.
It got annoying after you know 100 or so hours of constantly listening to them, and it was one of the things I didn't like about the pawns. And then doing all the solo play without him and everything, I was like, fine, whatever, no big deal. Like, it was fun. I kind of like the game solo a little bit more, just for the way the creatures react to you, instead of them running all just wild and rampant all over the battlefield. So I do like solo play for that more, but it is kind of fun listening to the pawns, I'm not gonna lie. It had been, since I listened to him for so long before, I definitely was like, oh yeah, the pawns are really annoying. My biggest reason that I dislike pawns is actually having to babysit them, essentially.
I've seen no sign.
Alright, we're going in. That would be my biggest dislike of pawns, is the constant need to babysit them. Because they get downed all the time, their AI is not crazy great by any means, which makes sense. They're pawns, they're not supposed to be the main story, you know? They're not the main person here, they're literally pawns.
Scholars of the faith gave the
So I,
water gods
oh my
all
god!
today,
Oh god!
What's this?
Yeah, that's happened before. I've seen that.
It was a place of worship and training once.
You notice how much health I've lost?
What's that?
Ow.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Fucking bats, man! They're devastating.
So they say. In truth, no one knows for sure who built this place, or why.
I do hope... So that is one of the things with DD2 that I do hope a lot, is that the pawns are... They're... I'm sure they will, because the pawns were obviously a big part of it. Fuck, if I would've got hit by that, I would've been pissed. I mean, I guess Mithridate actually cures poison, so it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. It's actually pronounced Mithridate. Jeez, you need to get it right. So the bats, being killed by the bats is one thing. I've been killed by a rat too. Hard mode, early levels, going into the Saurian, going into that Saurian well. It's really rough. I killed the other ones and I got too close and it did its little charge jump and hit me and it took away like the 400 health my mage had. I was just like, after I killed all those bats too. That was the worst part. And then I had to redo the whole thing because I wasn't spamming save as much as I do now. I kind of just rolled with whatever happened, and it wasn't until I got tired of dying that, you know what, I'm just gonna
A skeleton comes.
It does. What are you gonna do about it? Now that we're here, you're not really...
The skeleton is skilled indeed.
I think they're more for the adventure than anything. I don't even think they want to fight that much.
We have triumphed.
I think they're actually about the adventure. They're like, you know, now that we're actually here and there's danger, can we just not be here? But I do agree with the pawns. I really do hope there is more to it. And I'm sure they will, because like I said, they are a big part of the game, obviously. But I wonder how the dialogue's gonna change. Because I still want them to be the randomly telling and shouting stuff out constantly. Because now playing with them again, I'm like, yeah, this is actually fun. They do say some stupid stuff that's just hilarious.
Would that we could get this lift moving.
It will be easier going searching this area.
No. You know what? I could have kept Frazzle. Probably one of the worst spells in the game. I could have actually kept Frazzle, though. And it could have been somewhat useful here. Because you can channel him down here, and whenever you click again, instead of it just doing the AoE, it does that ice shot. It could have been useful. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'll buff you up. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go fight them. Ah! The power of lightning compels you! Yeah, go after it. They are death incarnate. Yeah, good God, the HP.
We have triumphed.
Monsters arisen, ready yourselves!
Yeah, I wish, and I'm not a big fan of games that use their DLC and everything all the time. Aha! Like games that have intentional plans for DLC constantly after they are released. So like, I should never gave her a charge move. I knew it. So you know, come on. You know, like you have games that come out and then it's like, oh, there's a DLC planned in like 2 weeks or like 2 months or whatever, and it's like, what was the point then? Like you could have just put that in the game. Like 2 months for like just like 2 to 3 months for a DLC. It feels like you just didn't want to put it in the game so that way you can make some money off of it. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I don't know how maybe I don't know enough about, you know, game production or anything, but I feel like I know exactly about it. I feel like I know how, a company that wants to be able to make some money pretty quick. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's me. But a game like this that did, I don't know if it did well whenever it first released, actually. I know they have the time constraints, but I feel like over time, it would, like, so many people actually really like this game that you would think that they would have just done a DLC with a bunch of patches. But this was, like, what, PlayStation 3 and Xbox era, so maybe it, I don't know. I don't really knock this game. I know it had a bunch of issues and everything. I really don't knock the game for what it is. Like, the game's great. I've always loved this game. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't pay any attention to what I got. I think I'm supposed to come back this way, but I think I'm wrong. I think I got the lever then. I'm kind of just blindly going through here because I kind of remember where I'm going, but I kind of don't. I think I got to go up there, fight the ogre, not the ogre, the Cyclops, then come back to this door over here to do a drain, I think, and then you go below. Shit.
Be wary. Be cautious. Strike the tail.
Never. Never mind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these two aren't really doing anything. Unless offline pawns level up with you. Because when I picked them up, they were only... Wait, let's just look. They were only level, like, 15. Yeah, 15, 17. Pretty sure they're not doing much. They're just here for...
Let's drain this water as well. I feel familiar.
They're half our level. Oh, fireball AoE's bullshit. Get out of here.
It'll take more than that.
Nah, they're the heart and soul of this team, really. Damage? Wait, what do you mean damage? I never picked them up for damage in the first place. I picked them up to be in the way. Just keep them the entire game.
yourself.
Have them in bitter black
Such power.
at level 15 and 17.
Sever the tail to reach the beast. The tail is severed. Please.
Yeah, they were never here for damage though. That was not what I picked them up for. I picked them up to run interference. That's the proper word. Interference, distraction. One of those things. I never actually picked them up for anything else. Because initially whenever I was picking this up, I was like, do I want to do solo or do I want to use pawns? I was like, we'll use pawns for the low levels at least. I was like, I've done solo most of the other times. I haven't used pawns in a long time. Just kind of get the feel for those pawns again, you know? I do not regret it. I don't know if I ever really jump over it. I think... Isn't this just another way up? No! It was a trap! Oh my god! You winged beast of Satan! I almost died. I did have an altar slave. It was like, what, 7 of them? 6? Something like that. Alright, they're not jumping over here. Yeah, this is supposed to be another way up. After you drain it, you go down... I usually go down that side and you come back up this side. Anyway, things happen. Routes have been changed. I see you up there. Do I have anything cool for this? I guess it's this. It's not really that cool. Take this!
Strength in numbers arisen.
I like to imagine that it's still invisible and it got smushed into that outline up there. I'm so heavy.
Sorcerer.
Oh!
It aims to hide itself, then attack.
I didn't see it.
To sever the tail.
I was looking around because I was pretty sure there was another one somewhere. That's the cannon door.
Strength in numbers arisen.
I'm so fat. Can I give... I can give these to other people. Okay, here. Karine? Karine? Karenine? How do you say that? She's like, you don't know and you'll never find out. Fair enough. She's carrying those now. Actually, if they die, it all gets transferred to my inventory anyway. Yes, well, not my personal one, but it'll get transferred to my stockpile. Yep, drawing a blank. You know what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, that's the one. You think? I don't want to say Katarine. Otherwise, I'd have to be Sasuke, and we can't have that. My God, what could have possibly happened to him? I jumped too.
A massive creature lurks just beyond. Even a glancing blow is deadly.
Behind the beasts, I'll take it.
Thank God it only has that one eye. It can't see where the
monster can be slain.
She hit it in the eye. Don't worry. We got this. Go team!
Let us proceed.
It's time for you to be aggressive. Imagine that this is the road that you were trying to run on. Yes! Yes! Go fuck it up. I'm running out of stamina. You better hurry up. Alright, that's all I got, guys. I'm just chilling in the background. about there should be his face. I basically am just trying to give him popsicles at this point. Oh. That's just a pull on this. No, Tove went down.
I cannot take much more.
She's like Dove with a T.
I'll have at its tusks.
I shall wear my scars as trophies. We must be cautious.
I mean, must we?
Fierce and raw.
I mean,
Stand clear.
I cannot take much more.
he just pimp slapped her. Alright, look, here's the thing. I can't use fulmination because the cast time's gonna take too long. Oh yeah, break his tusk.
You must be
Alright, I lied, I'm using fulminate. No, I'm not. It was all a ruse.
careless. After this comes the fierce and raw.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna just walk away. I just have a feeling about it. Hello, how you doing? Could you stop turning towards me? I'm just trying to cast magic. It's nothing. No, no, you go over there. Get out of here. I am going to leave it to you. That's kind of the. That was kind of the whole bit. No, 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 no! Don't hit me. I don't want to die. Ooh, grab his tusk. Don't worry, I'll get his eye. Bam! He did. Oh, man, now I gotta go to work.
What's this?
I think I got the black lung. It's mine, that's what it is. Haha. Yeah. I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna bring it up. You know, whenever you're in the mine originally, the whatever the hell the mine's called, the mine, you know the one. They have walls that kind of look like this, and whenever I'd first played this, forever ago obviously, I was like, man, I wonder if you actually take these, set them by the wall, if you can shoot them, and then they'd blow a hole in the wall, because it just looked like there was supposed to be more behind it. That was one of the things that always stuck with me. I was like, I feel like that was a big miss. I was so excited for that because I was like, you know,
I was careless.
it just seemed cool. Are you two? How'd you get poisoned? Yeah, you'll be fine. Just get knocked down. You'll have more health than you do now. Oh.
I cannot take
Don't worry.
more.
Now, see, she's cured of poison now. Yeah, they're grunting because of that. Why are they grunting and just like... Like I said, they'll be fine. You know, they'll be fine. Just give them a... Ooh, I almost ran off the edge.
I am poisoned.
Yeah, I'm aware. Ooh, edge.
My consciousness fades.
Oh, damn it. You couldn't have made it this far. I mean, maybe it was the running. You know, maybe the running sped up the heart, which sped up the blood flow, which sped up the poison damage. I mean, That's not a thing in a game, but it definitely should be. There you go.
Perhaps it's time to
Guess
get
what?
serious.
I just had to give you a little lay on hands, and all of a sudden you have more health than you did a minute ago, and the poison's gone. Ah, well, there's the alarm saying I need to get ready for work. Give that alarm a second. I'm busy. Do you think work would understand if I'm just like, I'm busy? I just don't go in. Man. This is much more fun than work, though. I'm gonna get off here pretty soon. I essentially have an hour. No! The most feared enemies in the game. Alright, look, I need you all to get smart. I need you all to figure out how to kill these things. Alright.
I've gained some new
I've
insight.
learned a new way to I've learned the contents of this book.
You know, in my head, I was telling myself, man, I remember there being a Sorcerer in here.
Treasure, perhaps? What a scrap.
I'll take that.
You know, so in my head, I was like, I remember there's Sorcerers. I was like, but maybe that's at a later date. And as I was staring at that Saurian and I cast Frigger on it,
I've learned a new way to
I was
I've
thinking,
learned the contents of this book.
how did that not kill it? And then I hear them go, a Sulfur Saurian comes as he's plunging down at me, and I was just like, I'm dead. I was like, I can't do anything about that. Like, I'm just dead. There's genuinely nothing I could do to stop that from happening.
There, Master! Sulfur Saurians!
Yeah, you guys are gonna deal with that.
Be vigilant.
Just got a flesh wound.
Did that tactics book not tell you to not stand behind him? Like, was that not a thing that it told you?
Beware the liquid spew.
Come on, up you go.
I heard a bat, by the way. I think it died immediately. How did you survive? I have an ailment. Is it called death?
Suppose I'm too easy on it. The Sulfur comes! It aims to hide itself, then attack.
Sever the tail!
The tail is severed! Its slime clings and hampers victims.
It flees! That is promising.
Oh, well, she killed it.
It'll take more than that. This is where all the skeletons are. Alright. Is it cheating to know where everything spawns? Does that count as cheating? I've never noticed that little hum before. Alright, you guys go out there.
Here I go!
On my way!
I'll cast this. Keep going. And then I'll channel it to you. And you do all the work.
Human bones that move on their own!
You didn't do what I said. Hit the wrong button! I somehow moved my hand and hit 2 because I seen my stamina come back. I'd hit 1, then I'd hit 2, and I was like, oh, I fucked up. And then I went to put my hand back, and I completely just overshot my entire keyboard somehow. I was like, uh-oh. Alright, Fulmination didn't work out the way I wanted to. This high necromancy is not going to work out. Ice magic isn't a good go-to. Yeah, nothing that I have is good in here. Alright, we're gonna run high necromancy only to try to knock them down, so my team can do all the work. It still feels super weird playing this on keyboard. I mean, I've only put maybe 16 hours on keyboard in this game. It just feels really weird. Your undead versus mine.
That was promising.
Oh god, I didn't see him coming.
Techniques against that foe.
Plus my ability to heal, so, you know, that might be cheating, but I don't think so.
What's this?
I've an ailment. Blood weapons will do in a skeleton. Please help me. Fences are bones. Walking bones.
Yeah, I feel like it plays a little easier with controllers still. But I also changed my keys up so it's not as bad, because I don't have to sit there and try to I don't have to sit there and try to switch between control and alt. I moved it to my mouse buttons, so I just, you know. Yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm doing that. Stop pushing me around, man! What's your problem? We're on the same team. Do you see her bullying me? Maybe it's because I started, like, putting everything in her back. You know what? Pushing me around, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna overload her and it's her fault. Where did I get these? Perfect. I guess I completed that quest that was like kill X amount of undead or whatever it is. Yeah, I didn't see it pop up. After I did, I was like, well, it is 60. I was like, there is that one quest that does it.
Mechanism of some sort.
It is, it is. I would sit there and take all the mined material from here, but I don't have a lot of weight left, so, you know, there's that. That's the one thing about doing water gods. Every single time I leave this place, I am just over encumbered. Yeah. Is there 3 or 4 altar slabs? Man.
Phantasm.
Yeah, I'm trying not to start stuff with it. Alright, I actually gotta get ready for work. I don't want to. But anyway, appreciate you stopping by. It was nice chatting. It was a fun time. I'm generally, so just general stream times is around till about now every day. Just as an FYI, unless I'm too tired. I run 2 jobs plus I do this, or I work 2 jobs. I don't, you know, I'm not running them, but so I do 2 other jobs and I stream in between them. So I do like 20-hour days roughly. So yeah, sometimes I don't wake up. Sometimes I gotta crash in between and whatnot. But yeah, yep, appreciate it. But anyway, you have a good one. See you around eventually, maybe, you know. It's not fun. I don't advise it. I would definitely not advise working that much. It's not a good time. One of these days, maybe I'll be able to stop. That's the idea. Well, anyway, you have a good rest of your day. See ya.